Wonderful morning to you out there with the listen and watch us on CHRICED Radio and Television. Welcome to another beautiful, interesting edition of Inside Naija. That's now we Obonge morning program where we take carry on give you some of the big things that really happen inside the news. One of the big tori now we burst out since yesterday. They spread everywhere. Now another situation of some type of neglect inside our medical line. As the husband now don't come out now, they share the painful experience of how doctors then take forget scissors inside the body of his wife, and after months later, the woman now don't buy, leaving behind 5 children and a husband waiting pain. That's now one of the big things that we will discuss later. Now, for on top matter of insecurity, he read now for Sokoto State because people don't they run away from their communities as Bello Turji and some other bandits them don't begin to show themselves that side. And then on a one where we say go sweet your belly, sweet my belly, we'll go bring you a little bit of sports because tonight our Super Eagles go battle the country where they host the present AFCON competition, Morocco, for who go qualify to the final position. All of that and more, now as happy person go follow us, put mouth inside later in the show. But before then, make we bring to you the front pages of newspapers after this very short break. Welcome back to Inside Naija on CHRICED Radio and Television. Sharp on top the front pages of newspapers. The Punch newspaper start up the papers and it say 2027 ADC faction don dey eye Jonathan, Saraki, Makinde, whether they go come together to take form alliance. For the fight against gbasgbos of insecurity, United States of America don deliver confirmed military supply give Nigeria. Nigeria and United Arab Emirates don't scrap, meaning they don't cancel some tariff. They do some waiver on top about more than 13,000 goods them. For the Owo church attack, people then where the thing affect don't point hand to identify the people then where they say do the attack when they show for court. Federal road spending don't increase 489% to 3.23 trillion naira. Governors budget 525 billion for security, even as kilikili they continue up and down. They say security vote jump 40% since 2023. Borno, Anambra, Delta, now get the highest budget of security vote. Northeast, Southeast, now in the lead on top this amount. Still, for inside the Punch newspaper, you go see say they don't already they celebrate the 2026 Armed Forces and Remembrance Day. Different kind of twirl don't begin the buzz there as we ready for tomorrow. We go be the D-Day. Just torchlight the Punch, all of that and more go there for you to enjoy. Now the Vanguard newspaper, inside the Vanguard, come and see how federal government, state government and local government areas take share 6 trillion naira inside 3 months. Neiti, na in be the joint body where they drop that report. Now on the Igiaga for River State, APC, CSOs, others them don't change ja. Seriously for Fayose on top in talk on Fubara APC starters. Fayose they come out the talk say, look, Tinubu no go sacrifice Wike for Fubara. Then IPAC say Wike Rainbow Coalition claim na deception like e not pure and say opposition parties fit to adopt Fubara in 2027. All of that you go see them for inside the Vanguard. And Nigeria oil gas exploration say he just no send all within Ogbonge government they do to make the thing jack up. Instead, the exploration don't drop 14% as NUPRC don't they try to woo investors with 50 oil blocks. And for the Chimamanda Pikin situation, Lagos government, MDCN, don't begin now to touchlight Eurocare Hospital. On our church attack, one witness don't begin now to tell court, they say the reason why the bad guys then being used dynamite to blow in leg come out. For issue of our economy, World Bank say Nigeria go record fastest growth in 2026 and can upgrade the forecast of Nigeria growth to 4.4% for 2026-2027. Okpeolo of Edo State don't order make them release those AAU students where them put in remand on top say that they do we no go gree. Hi, country people now don't begin to run from villages inside Sokoto State as Bello Turji don't drop new threatening. We hear say all these herdsmen people now don't key some before council and again others too now they keep away for midnight attack inside community for Benue State. United States now don't take increase our Nigeria fight against terrorists by to supply fundamental military equipment give we country. And for the little sports report inside the Vanguard, AFCON 2025, Chile don't set now to do some changes inside the Super Eagles tactical formation on the match against Morocco. You want to see what in all of that day about the Vanguard newspaper? Now I'm going to give you that and plenty others then. Now the nation, inside the nation, 1.8 trillion naira, now they don't put aside to take pay federal contractors them, and also na big ginger for local companies them. Our church bombing, witness don't identify the people that will do the bombing inside court. Judge don't carry himself come out from a commissioner terrorism financing case as a court order fresh PDP governorship primaries inside Ekiti State. Second Republic Ogun State governor wife Lucia Onobanjo don't die for the age of 101 years old. Tinubu they target $30 billion green finance to boost electricity access. US don't deliver very important military equipment give Nigeria to use fight terrorists and bandits them. Then you can see some little yarns then we follow that one. And finally, for front of the nation, Okpeolo don't order made them release the AAU students where they've been grabbed on top say that they do we no go gree. The nation go land all of that to your domot and plenty other gist in them. Now the Daily Sun also start with all of the Igiaga for Edo State. The Edo government don't come out now say now people from abroad now sponsor the riots will be happen for Ekpoma. Even though Okpeolo don't work out to go see where the fire for catch and promise say in go build back all of those shops them where it been born. Peace at price. See how Katsina, they exchange terror for stability. The controversial prisoner swaps, you go need to read the report there where Daily Sun do to take a dissect and torchlight all of the situation inside Katsina for all of this prisoner exchange matter them. United States don't strong the terrorist fight inside Nigeria by to deliver military supplies to we country. US AFRICOM group go meet Marwa, also give assurance to NDLEA, say them go collabo and support each other inside the fight against drugs and other drug-related matters them. Federal government don't budget 1.3 trillion naira for police formations and commands them, and then you go see the small tori way follow that one. Obore worry, come out, say governors are getting high allocations and they don't get any place to hide right now. Soludo don't approve 16.7 billion naira for infrastructure projects. And the bad guys with the feast and headsmen don't kill one woman with 4 others inside community for Benue State. The Daily Sun newspaper gets all of that and more to give to you. Now the Daily Independent, United States don't deliver new military supply to take a tighten up insecurity fight inside Nigeria. No disrespect intended. Now waiting Olubadan, they talk as they dismiss all of the church say in snob Alafin. And the big tori Nigeria's cotton textile sector under serious palaver as people that will get mountain levels for cloth and cotton work inside Naija. They find some sharp coordinated and long-term changes them. And they talk say that sector now will be like say the manager and saying a threat to industrialization and people survival. DCI hired by federal government promotes Nigeria move to protect Christians. What in that report they talk about? Enter inside the Daily Independent. You go see the full yarn. PDP, Yuriwa, they ask, made them release 52 students where they been bab on top, so they do we no go agree against insecurity inside Edo State. Fubara should see Wike as his leader. Fayoshe na Iyan that one. Uzodima say Ingo range Nigeria first robotic surgical center inside Imo State. Federal government don't share 2.5 billion naira each to public universities, 1.8 billion to polytechnics, and 2 billion naira to colleges of education. Kwankwaso don't make you turn and the support Abba Yusuf to pot go join APC. Tinubu don dey woo foreign investment for $30 billion green energy boom as Nigeria, United Arab Emirates don enter into a trade agreement and then go join together host Investopia inside Lagos. They said this agreement open duty-free access for Nigeria exports. Now, Minister, they hand that one. Just touch like that, Tori, you go see other small ones then. We follow that gist. Finally, for the Daily Independent, court don't cancel PDP governorship primaries inside Ekiti State. All of that, they're there for you to enjoy and they informed about. Now the Daily Trust newspaper can start with the story of how a husband shared the experience, how his wife take die after doctors forget scissors inside her stomach. United States don't deliver important military supplies, give Nigeria. Kwankwaso they say he support the temporary APC shift. Nigeria, UAE don't sign agreement to cancel tariffs on over 7,000 Nigerian products then. Before PDP assembly candidates and 4 others, now they're key inside Benue State. For we no go green matter, Edo governor don't order, made them release AAU students. Nigeria go face Morocco in high-stake AFCON semi-final game today. As communities for Sokoto State now don't empty sake of bandits attack. All of that and more in the Daily Trust newspaper. Now the Nigerian Tribune for the Kilikili inside church for Owo. DSS don't list 10 witnesses and give out more documents, evidence them. On AFCON semi-finals, Morocco co-chair don't come out now, they talk, say, I fear Osimhen, Iwobi, Lukman, and NFF chairmo say make everybody calm down. Make we not fear on top issue of people that will go officiate the game. United States don't deliver military supplies, give Nigeria. The police say they don't kill 129, they don't arrest 129 terrorists, kill 55, and rescue 309 hostages inside Kwara and Kogi State. Olabisi Onabanjo's wife, Lucia, don't die at the age of 100 years old. Tinubu Abiodun don't they pay tribute. After protest, Shippers Council don't order shipping companies to suspend increase in fees. Ekiti election, court don't cancel PDP governorship primaries and order made them do fresh one. Federal government don't begin implementation as they ready to sign agreement with ASU. NIWA, NIWA, go get more barrages that are like big drums them and vessels with 10.3 billion naira in 2026 and say them go dig 100-kilometer waterways with 1.8 billion naira. Worry now full everywhere as NAQS allocates 385 million naira to social projects, even as Nigeria food export they face challenges. All of that and more inside the Nigerian Tribune newspaper of today. Now, closing out on top the front pages of newspapers, make we use the Punch Sports Extra, where start with say Salah, Mane, they renew their rivalry in AFCON semi-finals. Chelle, they downplay the absence of Ndidi, said if I say Ndidi no day there, go really affect the game. Eagles say they are ready for AFCON win. Now waiting Iwobi, the yarn be that. Devils don't confirm Carrick as their new manager. Chelsea, they prepare 300 million euros for budget during the summer. Arsenal don't rule out. They said they're not going to sell White. And for the Morocco-Nigerian game, it will happen for Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium around 9 o'clock this night. As it is, the Super Eagles go battle the hosts, Morocco, for the 9th AFCON final ticket. And then Morocco co-chair, they defend the referees as CAF appoints a Ghanaian to officiate the game. Hendrick, they in line for shock Madrid return. Barcelona, they open to keeping Louis. Onyeka, they dream to move to United as before NFPL star Suleiman don't join Leipzig. All of that and more now you go enjoy inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper of today. And that's now where we'll close mouth for the front pages of newspapers. Just try to make it a date with yourself. Do yourself a favor. Try to get, even if not one of these papers, open them, get them, read the full gist, stay informed, make your own, no loss. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same station, for another edition of the front pages of newspapers. But right now, coming up next, big tories them inside Naija.
Hello, my country people of Naija. It don't take small where I say yo. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say Kebobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news, because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears small and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED Radio and television, where we go to break that news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Naija. You go enjoy now well because we go break down for you, you go reason with us and you go understand the drama well. What you need to do now to follow us on top www.criceradioandtv.com, or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Kolawole Omani. On top CHRICED Radio and television, your matter, now we own.
Welcome back to Inside Naija on top CHRICED Radio and television, where your matter now we own. Like I always tell you, Mondays to Fridays, you feel join us in the 9 o'clock hour, live for Facebook, live for YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. And you also feel to join the contributions inside the comment section. Remember, you subscribe, you like, you share, and your own no go laws. We're also there on other social media handles, them like X, we did Instagram, and we did TikTok, all at CHRICED Radio TV. In case you want to follow us for our radio portal, our website na www.cricedradiotv.com. If you want to follow us for WhatsApp, drop your messages as the conversation to go down on 0906 891 8345. Again, the WhatsApp number na 0906 891 8345. In short, if you watch us now, you go see and see the scroll on top your screen. Now, coming back inside the station, a lot of things don't happen between Monday and now. If you've been joining us early this week, I think Monday to be precise, we've been come with a situation of medical Igiaga, and that particular time it was a case of our popular Nigerian writer Chimamanda Adichie situation where Pikin being die due to waiting them say na negligence of the hospital people. Today again, another situation day in the news, and this time now even a government hospital. Abubakar Imam Urology Center inside Kano don dey chop accusation now, say they not do their work well. Sote then leave scissors inside the belly of a woman, Aishatu Umar, mother of 5, and 4 months later, after going to the hospital to complain, the first tell her say, na so it be, they give her pain relief. Say, take this medicine, everything will calm down. Till the thing cannot handle anymore. Then carry and reach another hospital. They say then go, other hospitals, then go do test just to discover, say, Now, scissors they put for her belly. Before they could do the operation, correct everything, this woman don't die. That's now one of the big G's them, and then other ones there. But first of all, let me introduce Kola Wole Omoni. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Good to have you in the house.
Thank you very much.
So, you don't hear what I talk. Just 2 or 3 days ago, we still did here, so they discuss the medical situation where you also even share your experience. And since then, more stories now don't they come out. Right now, Aishatu Umar, a mother of 5, died early morning of on Monday due to what they say na negligence of a urology facility. What do we have to say about that?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. May God console the family. You know, they're easy. And if you check some of these things, some people, in fact, if you can get plenty interpretation to this. They may say it is spiritual. They may say it gets some people we don't follow and from village we make those people forget scissors inside our body. They may use any angle to probably justify this story based on, say, African where we be. But again, it don't already showcase the fact, say, we get many issues in our health sector in terms of how our medical personnel, they manage this kind of situation. This is not the first time we hear this kind of story. But how then they take manage the one way we hear about go determine how next person will go for victim. For instance, they don't do suspension of these guys now.
Yes.
Then we say, okay, then go touchlight the matter. Eventually, they may find, especially at that particular location, they may go and beg the family members, I beg me na no verse. Now so God want them. Now God now they give person and now God now they take them. Before you know it, they may do it in a way that even now family members of person, people will lose somebody, go see they even beg on their behalf. So if we have this kind of systemic failure, you know, go teach people lesson on how to operate, because this is an expensive negligence. Say you do successful operation, you can't forget the materials where you use inside person belly. It don't make any sense. And I hope, say, other medical personnel go learn from this kind of incident, may them take their job seriously. Because if you check the way that they manage them when they won't get admission into university or any higher institutions, to the time where they go even graduate, say they go even do training, they go do practical, go know say the kind of treatment where they give those people, they highly exceptional and different from other courses, because they have this understanding, say then they deal with human life. So I think they have that kind of discipline from university level to the level of say, okay, we want start to do real job. So in this kind of situation, we know say it happens once in a while, and we thought say nobody is above mistake, but this one they too expensive. Anything will cost person life. So they need to take their job seriously, and I hope that even the joint bodies, the harms where they always take care of them, I mean the NMA too supposed to come in this kind of situation to say, okay, do they need more trainings on how to handle this kind of situation better? If we have this kind of operations, do we, after the person already finished the procedure, can we get other person to re-examine what somebody has done? Can they even do another scanning to know, say, okay, after they don't already seal up everywhere, everything they okay? Because if they discover this thing earlier than, okay, take pain relief here and there, maybe they forsake the woman's life. But it get as it be. And again, this is one of the incidences where they always make people talk, say, pray better, make Nigeria no happen to you. It don't happen to this woman.
But in this case now, because most times we still see our people. No be able to shout, say most of our doctors, them they jack. In short now, they advise people, say, if you know, say you won't even go learn either nursing or medical, some say that they rush, like they need our people well for abroad. Does it also mean, say, maybe because of how Nigeria be, where we know they regulate. Will our people go for abroad and be this negligent for what they do? Is there a situation of say when we are in Nigeria, because anything goes, now it make this kind of things them they happen and no consequences? Because like we dey talk, now Chimamanda matter first loud, this one now done loud. You also mentioned the issue of the other one what happened for Yobe some years ago.
Yes.
Where we say they come out, you mentioned the one of your child.
Kidney in the name of appendix operation.
So, and then we also don't hear plenty even other situations. Most times when things happen like this with the social media, if you see comments under, you can say, now God they save us. So you can see many people now, they share their own experiences. Is it because it is Nigeria?
Yeah, I may want to partially agree with the point. Is it because it is Nigeria? Because anything we then call government in Nigeria, you know how people they take that kind of job. And again, this particular facility now, even though that of Lagos na private facility, this one a public one.
Yes.
But whether private or government, now people where they work for private, now them still they work for government. You hardly see any private institution where go talk say, I don't employ you, you must not work anywhere else, because of the shortage of manpower where these guys being get. So that one too may also contribute. The reason why I've been talk say, may they take holistic approach, solve this kind of matter. For instance, doctor was supposed to work for maybe 5 hours in a day. They work for 10 hours. Because he come out from that way where he's supposed to work officially, professionally 5 hours. He go join one private center, go do another work there. Maybe the person will forget scissors for person belly now, get another operation somewhere else. When be they rush, when they don't already book time, and many people they wait. I don't enter a particular facility, standard private facility, where we say we they wait for the medical doctor. Then talk say he get another place where then they wait for him there too. In there. People where they wait for him for that particular location, we reach 30, and you see where they come from na private hospital too, and it's an official worker of a public teaching hospital. So if you check some of these things, we go look and beyond, say, okay, oh, can you imagine how this person go do this kind of silly mistake? So many factors they contribute. These guys know they rest, they know they sleep because of shortage. And for the fact say, okay, this hustling spirit of Naija people is okay, I want to do 3 or 4 jobs together to make more money. So if you check it, it gets so many factors where they cause this kind of problem. And again, the way people they always take government job, where they feel like, okay, no serious torchlightment, nobody they examine us here and there. So that one too they contribute. The negligence full everywhere in public and private hospitals, but it gets some of them where no they deadly. Now the reason why people need to pay attention to it. This one now don't cost person life. That's the reason why we discuss them here.
So now going forward, according by the Kano State, the hospital board, don't talk say they don't suspend 3 of the personnel where they directly involved for the case, and then say they also don't shift them to the Kano State Medical Ethics Committee to do very deep torchlightment inside and then find disciplinary measures. Is that enough?
It depends. It depends on the person where this matter affects. And again, I always tell you, say, the cultural belief of the North, they hardly press charges. If that don't already happen, mainly if 100 kind of this incident happen, hardly you see 5 of them, we go to say they go court. The next target we say, then we go look for elderly persons among you, in your family, or a religious person in your family. They penetrate, they appeal to you, they say, now so God want them, and we will get more victims. So this matter, the tension no go too day high if the family no ready to press any charges. But if they're ready to press them, they can now say, okay, eventually what will be the consequence of this? They may have to withdraw their licenses. They may say, okay, the main culprit will really commit this offense, because if they say there maybe 3 or more of them right now, there will be a principal suspect among them, or culprit will be saying, I really do the assignment, we're supposed to come out that source, we no great come out. So it now depends on the gravity of that offense, how they want to deal with them. Because I know definitely say no be all of them will get equal punishment. But even if the family no ready to press charges, say they don't lose somebody. Professionally now, waiting with the rules and regulation will guide this kind of misconduct. That is where I'm now saying NMA should come on board to come and tell us waiting will happen to if this kind of situation happens. Waiting then go do to their members will commit this kind of offense so that we no go record more cases like this. And again, government on their own too, you may decide, say you don't want press charges. Government will say, no, this is a criminal offense. We need to push further. We need to press charges on behalf of the state. So it now depends on how they want to manage them. If now Lagos, now this kind of thing happen now, the family don't turn billionaire suddenly. They will push it to Supreme Court if that to be the case. Because they don't already establish the fact, say there was a misconduct, there was negligence. And in negligence case, you need to prove one or two things to say, okay, they don't already do something where no make sense. And this is how this thing affects you. Even if the woman they alive, she can go to court and still get more compensation, let alone say she don't already die right now, and she's leaving children behind. These children now, they may have to spread them into many places that they will not be able to stay together again. These are the kind of points that you need to prove in court of law for them to now be compensated big like that. And in this kind of compensation, they may not even limit it to workers. That hospital on its own will be part of the entire process because they cannot shy away from the responsibility, say, no be them now, say now only their worker. So, in other words, they can get more compensation from the government if they really mean business and they want to press charges.
Okay, so in 30 seconds, conclusion on this particular matter, anything concern government inside here, or is it just about the joint body of the medical work and then the hospitals then? Is the government like liable or coming for matters like this?
I mean, just talk, I'm saying a government hospital. Even if na private,
the
they go.
Yes,
na state government hospital.
So this thing now no mean say there should be like an emergency in health sector or that the federal level or not to limit time to where for they happen. That's where they go.
No, for if it don't already happen for Kano and it happen in other locations too,
yes.
It means say if it happen anywhere, you understand. But whatever, even if na government, federal government hospital, na each state, na in these hospitals still dey, apart from the one we did for FCT Abuja. So if they need to do something at least to train these people more, to reorientate them, it will make sense. But this particular incident now, if the family is interested in pressing charges, if nobody say them, we just talk, okay, 1 million naira for payment of a coffin and a burial arrangement, and they just forget about it. If they really want to press charges, then go add then the hospital among the people will go face trial and the workers will work for that particular day. Even their CMD, all of them go enter court, go explain how it take happen. And eventually, if they can't get any justification, then the family must be compensated.
Bam. All right, so you don't hear, and we'll continue to bring you updates on top situations like this. But this one now don't cause people to begin to shout, or people now to begin to cry. Say time don't reach for them to really put eye inside our medical work. May Nigeria and Nigerians not happen to you for bad. Now, make we move to some matters of insecurity. As we hear say about 28 villages now don't empty. Say even fly, man, you know go see in Sokoto State, sake of attack by bandits, especially those groups were loyal to that notorious bandit leader Bello Turji. They actually call a particular village Tidibale village, and the communities around there. If you go ahead for the report, they call almost, I think, about 10 communities, them villages, them inside Sokoto, where people now don't come up from their home, run to Isa town, where be a local government headquarters, and they don't go now, they sit down there as internally displaced persons inside a public secondary school and other temporary locations. Now, Daily Trust go ahead to do more reports, interview the people there, no food, no enough shelter, but then they run from their communities. Then say the Bello Turji and the people say then send message to them. Like the security being killed some loyalists to Bello. Now in the Bello come they say now the community. Now then like we sublo. Now then go inform security. We make security kill their people. So for that, then now are coming to revenge on the communities. And the community people they shout say they don't even get access to security in the first place. Not be them, but they've chosen to run from their home instead of become victims. They also mentioned issue of even the levies where they pay. One said there was a time they were paying 3,000 per day, and then 1 million. You know, a lot of what Sokoto, the same place where we say the United States of America been do some bombing on Christmas Eve.
Yes, I've been talking about that levies. I think the last conversation we had on top of insecurity, and again, we are seeing the move where Turji they make, because it's more of like the return of Shekau, the same way they look for Shekau the other time, then kill him repeatedly before they eventually kill him, swap anyway. And that is what is happening right now, because almost 3 occasions now, government been talking, say they launch attack against Turji, Grey catch him. So in one of those occasions, then talk, say, okay, now shortly after I enter mosque, now then strike. And then people wait there around him, now then kill. So I want to believe, say, they get intel on his activities, and now they can be able to curtail it. Now, where U.S. government been done, they try to help. Maybe that strike hits some of those his boys, because nobody even imagine if they content analyze or maybe sample Nigerians' opinion, say if U.S. won't strike, where on I think say then go start. In fact, if they ask 100 people, almost 90 of them go talk, say if no be Borno, it go be maybe Naija, Kwara, or Katsina. Nobody reason say it go be Sokoto. You understand? And they know better in terms of intelligence. You understand? It may be one of the reasons why it be they threaten them right now. And again, somebody who don't they live large before, go to collect levies, even collect ransom before kidnapping. You go talk, say, if no one make a kidnap, you pay so amount of naira to save the entire community. So if somebody don't get that kind of activities, I don't want to believe that our security guys no get intel on how they want to catch this guy. So I hope they can be able to work together with this U.S. government right now. We don't already swing into action to know how they can be able to capture him. This is one of the incidences where we always talk when somebody protests against insecurity and go they arrest them. When the real guys are moving from one spot to another and they are within the country. He has always been operating between Kebbi State, Sokoto State, Zamfara State, unhindered. So if we have that kind of situation, to an extent that these people are running away, the question we should be asking now, where they run go now, they don't already push out the information, say this is the reason why we come up from our community. So it still no cause them to go and strike at that particular IDP. Now they don't have food. These are the kind of people that are taking care of themselves before now. If they torment them right now, they pack some of their children, they conscript them into, okay, come and be fighting with us, we have a better offer for you and stuff. Now, ways of recruitment for this guy be that, while we are still struggling to recruit more the security guys. So I want to believe that they know better on how to catch this man. It has always been on their watch list. So I'm wondering why his situation lingers up to this moment, and we are hoping that they can be able to get him. Because if they don't get him, every single day, we are missing to get this guy. He will recruit more guys into his camp. He will even capture some and say it's a must for you guys to fight. And they will be brainwashed, the reason why they need to fight. So the government just need to do something about it.
But for the people now, the people in the community, like those ones now, we don't come out say they no get shop, they cannot pray freely for months, they don't even get animal again. Say you born pikin, no animal to kill. And that one say for almost 4 years, households them were contributing 3,000 naira every week. At times they pay between 1 million to 4 million as levies. And so even after the payments, the kidnappings them and the killings them still they occur. Now, like I talk, CNS what you talk now that this recent one now will make me them run. Say now based on accusation by the bandits, say villagers collabo with security operatives after they be killed some members of Turji camp. Now they are complaining here. They are running. In short, even one of their lawmaker, I can't remember, I'll still check whether now for the State House of Assembly or be for National Assembly. Now they talk, say 3 communities for inside Sokoto have been deserted. People they shout, people they talk. A security expert even they mention, say some of them don't even run now, they enter Zamfara. You get, and say those ones too now. So they say now so the Turji they do, you go first keep quiet for some months, then bam, you go stand up again and begin to do all these things. You just mentioned now, say our security is supposed to know. So how come nothing has been done? How come these people are shouting? This thing not they happen since between yesterday to now. A lot of communities deserted and nothing has been done so far up till now.
No, they will not tell you that nothing has been done. They will tell you they are making efforts to arrest him. And in doing that too, like with the talks, okay, you get many people where people perceive, say, okay, then they sabotage the work of our security people. If you cannot be able to identify those guys, it go hard to catch him. You understand? Because in to go getting people for inside the military, where they give any information, you understand? Sometimes they don't do this thing alone. Sometimes when they even do operation where so they successful, you get some guys who then to go need to go settle. So if you have that kind of situation, it go hard because you can't be wiser than your enemies where you don't even know say they pursue you. You just work ordinarily. And for them to be threatening the community, say because now go leak information, then kill some of our guys, they arrest some of our guys, they are also creating that fear into their mind. Say, okay, don't ever dare give security people any information about us. And payment on levies, you see the backlash on top of, okay, tax or no tax here and there. But voluntarily, these people are contributing money. Government will ask them, they will refuse because they feel like government know they do any better thing for them. But terrorists go ask them, immediately they go obey. So it's another way of saying, okay, do we really have government in charge? Do we still have more places that are ungovernable in the country? The answer is yes. So if we have that kind of situation, it's just for us to be able to get rid of him and many other guys. By implication, day by day, we get more other people that are also entering into the business because they have turned into business. So for you to stop them from doing that business, this kind of people, they have gone beyond the stage that you say, okay, you want to reconcile, you want to have peace deal, you want to grant amnesty. You need kinetic approach to get rid of them. While you identify a few number of people, you can still use non-kinetic approach to also take care of them.
Okay, and then finally, now Daily Trust can say when they contact the talk person of the Sokoto State Police Command, DSP Ahmed Rufai, he confirmed, say truly, people they run from their villages, the entire DP. But he can't say one thing, say the command they wait for detailed briefing from the DPO in charge of the area.
That wait, they may wait forever, because sometimes you'll be wondering that, okay, some of those detailed briefing, who's supposed to give the order? These people are bigger than the DPO, right? So if you are giving order to say, okay, we want this thing done in the next 24 hours, what is stopping it? But trust me, security guys will know they will have something to tell journalists. That one will be this thing. But this matter past DPO matter. That's just the truth of the matter. You can't be talking about Turji that has been kidnapping a serious number of people that appeared on camera. It doesn't fear anybody. And you say only DPO will be taking care of that kind of situation. I know, say, even soldiers, they're on top of in case. And they definitely know, say, anybody will won't catch himself. Now, double plus for the person. But how to get them, you will first identify those people that are sabotaging the process. It's not easy like that because to get people where in good they settle. And based on that, it go hard them to quickly say, okay, they want to get him. But above all, if we have been able to say, okay, we get US strike, we kill a number of people. We want to mobilize more technology to fight this battle. This guy has been moving from one spot to another. What is stopping them from using technology to really know the exact location where Turji is and strike? So they need to do that internal screening to know who to drop, who not to drop from that kind of operation so that they'll be able to achieve a reasonable development on top of this matter. Because if that is not the case, more communities will run out of their places. And unfortunately, government don't get money to defeat them day by day.
All right, the government no get money to feed them day by day. Truly, those people now they complain, saying now even one private person now you can't give them corn. and the cassava. Say government not even send there. Top. We shall really hope say something is done there. But on some good news, the one away burst out yesterday. They say United States government don't carry some very important and confirm military supply take dash Nigeria as part of support for the security operations where Nigeria they do. AFRICOM will be the United States African Command. Naija and this one photo paper inside their confirm X handle and say they hand over those supplies to our Nigerian authorities inside Abuja. Say it show how important United States really carry us and they won't commit to strong the partnership of security we then get with Nigeria. Even Sheikh Sani don't come out also to Tuale, saying a very good thing where they come at a very right time. They not talk exactly waiting be the equipment where they give, but Sheikh Sani is happy about it and he say it will really help to tackle insecurity, especially for the northeast.
Yeah, it's a good move and kudos to the U.S. government, whether we like it or not. If you are saying we are not completely and totally independent, and this is one of those interventions that will make them to feel like a big brother and will make us to feel like, okay, we still rely on you guys to survive. So at least we need it, we requested for it, and they are granting it. Good news. I have another good thing about it is that they did not disclose
Exactly what
waiting day so that enemies no go know the capacity of waiting they get right now and now to counter it. Here is now taking me to the previous point that I've been making about people where they sabotage the entire process. They no disclose them publicly now, but then get people internally where see they feed these guys the next operation, the kind of weapons they want to use, how they want to operate. That same set of people now, we update them to say, we now have so, and this and that. You guys also need to mobilize and get something similar or even bigger. Because many soldiers, when they always face these kind of guys in the battlefield, they don't already admit, say, they get more weapons than them. Say, the only advantage we then get ahead of them, we say, when they try to overpower these guys and hijack some of those facilities, them get training how to use it better than them. Just imagine, you get more training on how to use machines in battlefield, but the machines no dey available. The people where they give, they say sometimes maybe they just train them for like 2-3 weeks where go to the battlefield. They no get that in-depth training. Person wey get cap no get head. The one wey get head, he no get cap. You understand? So if you check some of those things, it's a good move. But that idea of people wey go dey disclose information to their enemies, they need to also work on that. And again, on a lighter note, this is one of those reasons why people will talk, say, oh yeah, we want to hear from Oga Presido, we want to hear from the presidency, waiting with the position of Nigeria regarding this alleged kidnapping of Maduro, of Venezuela's president, and what have you. This is one of those reasons why we go need to keep our mouth shut, because if you cough on a negative note against the U.S. government, you go hear around wutu. And some of these interventions, no go come.
All right, we hope say this intervention, this weapons we don't give to us now for good, and then it help us to get our leg back when it comes to security. All right, now you stay there on CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own and inside Naija, now they here. So hope say you they subscribe to us, they follow us, they like, and also share our post on all social media handles at CHRICED Radio TV. You want to choke my out or you want to contribution your own young color of your belly for the matter where they yard, just meet us for WhatsApp on top 0906 891 8345 or drop up a comment section of this video. Now, before we leave, make we bring you some little sports story. As Nigeria Super Eagles go play the country where they host the African Cup of Nations, Morocco, later tonight on top semi-final for us to try at least, by God's grace, enter the 9th final. You get so far. waiting you think, because almost everybody say it's a very high stake game, it's a critical match, it go red, they can't bring the stats of how many times where we don't face Morocco 11 times and they don't win us, I think 6 times. I think we win 4, then we draw 1, and a couple of other stats then. But Kola, as a Nigerian and a sports person, what do you think?
Yes, as a Nigerian, you go wish Super Eagles that, okay, they go win that match tonight. And a critical night anyway, sleepless night until maybe around 11 o'clock. Because guess what? Chelsea and Arsenal too are also playing, and at the same time, 9 p.m.
Kola, what are you going to do?
You understand? So, now critical night for Super Eagles, and from all indications, it no go just be like a smooth ride. Then go need to work. Then go need to end this particular winning tonight. And if they win, sincerely speaking, I have this impression, say, then go carry this trophy. You understand? At least when you are going for a tournament like this, your target is to play 7 matches. They've been able to play 5 out of 7, and they won all. If you want to check the head-to-head, the reason why people they talk say go dey critical, be say the defense of Morocco is tight well. They played 5 matches so far. They had 4 clean sheets, where they no concede a single goal. You understand? If you check that one, and the 5th one where they no win, then draw. Super Eagles won their 5 matches. People still know they too believe, say they're strong well until they come meet Algeria. They feel like, okay, those guys where they may be play and what have you, but they don't see, say, even we too, we no go for that tournament, go play. Now, if you check defensive-wise, I think they are tighter than us. That one no me the consolation be say we too get some strikers will be say they are just willing to, they are hungry to score. AFCON and Osimhen, they are hungry to score. Even the midfielders, they are not also joking, you understand? And so far in the tournament, this is the time we have highest goals in the entire tournament. So far, we will never even finish the competition. So if you check some of these things, true, we don't meet before now, and they are ahead of us in terms of winning. They've won 6 times. Even in this particular tournament, they don't win us like 4 times. You understand? And if you check some of these statistics too, the day where they won't break them, now something they always happen. So it no mean say because they don't win up previously, we're not supposed to win today. One of the advantages we then get again, we say now then be the host country. And you know what it means when you get people around you where they give you ginger. Their president may be there today now. His presence alone means something. Everybody go want impress. And the way they go, they hate them. Even if they pass the pass wrongly, then go still shout, well done. That one too, they always give them ginger. The reason why we're also hoping on our supporters club tonight, that even though they are few in number, they know too plenty, because we get many Nigerians to travel for this tournament. May then they give these boys ginger. Even if they carry the ball, go to away outside, may they still hate them. May they give them that support we they really need. Because when it has to do with football, the caliber of players we get right now, they are not ahead of us. But if you check, okay, now them they host, and people always have this impression. For instance, their last match against Cameroon, they have this impression, say, maybe now because of host community, they get as they favor them here and there, and what have you. So that advantage may also be there for them tonight, but we just need to continue striking to make sure, say that their defense, we then talk, say, they tight where we weaken today. And I hope that our boys no go fall our hand.
Okay, so the fact where their co-chair for one of the headlines talk say in the fear, it will be Lukman and Osimhen. Should he really be afraid?
We shouldn't be carried away with that, you understand? They can say that they may have their game plan. So what kind of game plan do we also have against them? So far, our current coach has been performing excellent. But trust Nigerians. Trust Nigerians. Now, one thing you could do wrongly now, it could just displace every accolades. When they don't they give you, say, oh, well done, it makes sense, it this, it that. How come? I saw one story, how come Mali allowed this guy to go? You always hear all those kind of things. After all, even Chelsea do that kind of thing for their coach when they won a number of trophies, but now they don't already sack him. So we are not hoping that will be our fate tonight. We just want to go and win that game. Even if now 1-0, because I know say go tight well. Even if now 1-0, we just want to win that game and proceed to final, not third place. We don't want to play third place.
All right, so you don't hear that. We don't want play third place. Final is the goal. And like Kola talk now, our supporters club, I beg, show yourself. And Nigerians, no give up. So far, if they follow by the outing, our boys actually don't really do something. So make we come out en masse today, fly our colors, fly the green, white, green. Come out this evening, 9 o'clock, sit down for front of your TV. I pray say light good day. Sit down for front of your TV. If you could get people there, send message. We are out for the
fuel. If light no day, 4 liters, may watch out.
So today we dey out for Nigeria Super Eagles because if they win, now pride for us. Scholar, in conclusion today.
Yeah, in conclusion, we like to come here tomorrow to come and celebrate Super Eagles, not the other way around. And on top of this negligence matter, I hope government will really look into it. We need to get scapegoats so that others go sit tight.
Right, so we need to get scapegoats so others could sit tight. As much as I talk, say yes, make we come out today to support our Eagles. I beg, if say you get health challenge or say your mind a quick cut for something, please just relax. Be like me. Either follow people's status or let somebody they blow the breeze of how the game they go inside your ear. So that we don't go call you say we want to celebrate our players, can't use that one to follow like that go your da. Tomorrow, by God's grace, we go land Bagam again with very, very great news. Thank you, Kola Ole Omoni.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Nigeria, for being with us. And don't forget, continue to subscribe to all of our pages at CHRICED Radio TV. Follow us, like us, share our post them, drop your comments on top the videos them, and join us every day, 9 o'clock inside Naija, when we bring to you important matters inside the country. My name na Princess Anyana. Catch you on the other side.